Right, this is a very quick lash up following on from the last video, just showing an SPI device which uses an additional DC line and a reset line. It's a pixel based graphic display driven with an ILI9341 chip, so you can download the datasheet for that. The display can run on 5 volts, but the I/O pins are not 5 volt tolerant, so you need to drive them at 3.3 volts. So this lash up here uses a level converter. There's 8 on this board and they're bidirectional. So just running through the pins in order. The first pin is the MISO pin, the data input to the computer. I've wired it in but not used it in this demo. The next pin is the backlight, which I've just fed to the 3.3 volt supply. The clock is next, then the data output. Then these 2 new signals I was talking about. There's DC, which is data or command mode, and the reset, which does a hardware reset on the chip. And then our old favourite, the chip select pin. And you've got ground and VCC, which I've connected to 5 volts. I won't bore you with all the details of the code. I've already typed them in Forth. There's various routines similar to last time. There's chip select and chip deselect, and there's write a word and write a byte. There's not much initialization required for this chip. It powers up in a decent working mode. The complications with a pixel based system is you need to set the address of the pixel you're going to write to. So there are routines to set the column address and to set the row address. So this test is just going to go through the initialization, and then I'll set up a little loop to write, I think it's 1,000 pixels starting at top left, and you'll see the white dot crawl along the screen from left to right. The display is 320 by 240, it's 240 wide, so there's about 5 rows that you'll see displayed. I didn't set up 2 cameras with this, so you can't see what I'm typing, so you just have to rely on the commentary and the tapping of the keyboard. But I'll show a few still shots of the teletype screen on PlasMa just to show what I've typed in. Reset line, right low, and right high again. Select the chip. Sleep out, right command, deselect, and set up, and then a test which outputs pixels starting from top left. Right, do some commands manually. Select, invert on, right command deselect, and select invert off, right command deselect, and select display off, right command deselect. Select display on, right command deselect. Right, now because of the very slow speed of this SPI interface, a graphics based screen is not very practical. This is just to demonstrate a device that needed 5 wires to control it, and you're probably best to use a character based display. Now, back in the old days, we had RS-232 terminals which sent signals to the screen and from the remote keyboard. So that's potentially doable with this. You can get SPI to RS-232 converters. They're not very expensive. And there's also the possibility I could add an RS-232 interface directly to PlasMa. but that's all in the future, and we might find that SPI is good enough. Okay, that's it for now.